But at the end of the day, it's like, man, it's a lot of echoes out here with no substance. A lot of echoes out here with no substance.
Substance is costly. It is not for the impoverished mind.
Yeah. Substance carries weight. It carries something.
Yes.
It means something.
It's gonna cost you.
It's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you a lot. It ain't cheap.
It's not.
Substance ain't cheap. You worked for that degree. You worked for that skill set. You worked for that knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Late nights, early mornings, being malnourished, maybe eating patterns changing because you trying to lock in and get stuff down. We've all been there. But like I said, I shared this before and I share it again. Del Toro said this. If both of us the same, one of us is unnecessary.
That's fire.
It is.
Yeah.
If both of us the same, is one. What is about you is authentic. I need your voice. I need you. I need you to be authentic. You're not helping me by being an echo at all. You're not helping me at all. I heard it, but it don't do nothing for me. If I don't understand it, if I don't understand where it came from, if I don't understand the makeup, it won't do nothing for me.
That's why you have to build in silence. You build in silence and you build a substance that's necessary. You gotta speak louder than the echo that you're trying to ring off walls. Because when you hear my voice, no echo. It's solid. It's concrete. You can understand. But with the echo, it's all over.
It's all over. You don't even know where it's come from. You don't even know where it come from.
The B2S podcast is brought to you by Motivated Apparel. Motivated Apparel, the premier gear for motivation. A brand that motivates, inspires, and empowers you to stay motivated while chasing your dreams. Head on over to www.shiftmotivations.com/shop Motivated Apparel and grab yourself some Motivated Apparel today.
Yo, what up, world? What it do? Hey, welcome to another episode of the Blueprint to Success podcast, where we break down the moves, mindset, and methods to help you build a life that you don't have to vacation from. Once again, it's your boy, Mike Mariner, a.k.a. the Shift Motivator. Hey, once again, we are excited and delighted to be joined with you on tonight, Hump Day, midweek. Y'all know how we get down. And y'all know, y'all see my brother sitting next to me once again, chopping it up before the cameras get to rolling. But we got another live one for you tonight. So y'all get ready. Blueprint Nation, stand up. Yeah. So y'all know who this cat is, man. On my left, your ride, my brother from another mother. Y'all give it up for Alxndr Hall.
What's going on, Blueprint Nation? What's going on? What's going on? How your boys feeling, man? It's hump day. You already know.
Hump day.
Yeah, for sure.
Mike.
What was that?
You ever see the commercial? They be Mike.
That's crazy.
Hump day. Guess what day it is?
Yeah, we definitely in the building tonight, man. Definitely in the building tonight, for sure.
Oh, man. Yeah. Y'all know who this is, man. My right, your left.
Big bad.
My brother from the same mother. Big bad, big Doug. Man, y'all give it up for Boy Wonda, man.
Self in the South, you dig?
That was dang.
Can't take him nowhere. Just can't take him.
You know what I'm saying? They call me B Jizzle because you know.
Boy, you do it straight. Dang. For the 2000.
You heard me? Now, what's up, Blueprint? All
What's
this
up, Wody?
well. Been a great.
Look at you. Look at you. Look at him.
Got him.
Look at him.
Look here, Woody. I told y'all. You heard me? It been a good week.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? It's been a good week. Real good week. So, oh man, just grinding it out, brothers.
Yeah, for sure.
School, purpose, vision, working.
Oh man,
Just doing what we do best, man.
Yeah.
man, I'm just getting my voice back.
Oh man.
Ooh, man, we screamed, hollered. Boy, that was a game Friday night, boy. And for us to pull that out, man, that was a beautiful thing, man.
Who y'all
Boy,
played?
Lake Wells.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Lake Wells, top 10 in the district, in the state.
Mhm.
And David slayed Goliath.
Listen.
We was down 14-3 at halftime. Came back 16-14.
Okay.
What? Come on with it.
Yeah. Yeah, them
They
boys
dug
played.
deep.
They boys played their behinds off, man. It was beautiful.
I bet Coach Thomas was crunk, boy.
I told Coach, I said, "Hey, you got away with one tonight." I said, "Boy, you shouldn't have left that field dry." He thought, "Man, look at me, I'm soaked with sweat, ain't it?" I said, "You know what I mean?" You got tossed in Gatorade. That was a big game, and it was a district game.
Okay.
So it's a good shot. We can see them again in the playoffs. So it just depends on how everything play out. So yeah, because we still got Jones to play. So they District 2. So and we got to play them at their house.
Ooh.
So that's gonna be another tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so and it's not back all the way. As you can tell, there's still a little scrogginess, but for the most part, I tell them I don't care. I say I want to go to church Sunday, boy. Can't nobody hit nothing. that was that was big.
Bro.
Yeah.
It's like USF versus Florida, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that
Like,
was
I was so happy. Yeah, I was so happy.
bruh.
I'm like, the way
that
they
was crazy.
defense
I
held
was
up.
I was at the because the basketball team is playing. I guess it's called fall ball.
Mhm.
So it's like little games that they can play before the season and stuff. So so I went and support them Saturday and over at Santa Fe.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh boy, they doing it like this over here. They got a big screen in the gym.
Okay, that's fire.
And it was playing like different games and stuff.
Mhm.
So they had the Florida USF game on. I was like, boy, USF get with them boys.
Yeah.
That thing, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
We got a kid that played for USF.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just last year. Yeah, last year. So I try to get to a game too before the season end.
Mhm.
Yeah, but that's gonna be the end for him over there. Yeah. So, but yeah, man. Anything new? And got any dates for some new music yet?
Yeah.
No dates? Any dates? We
Yeah,
got
yeah,
2.5 months left in the year, so I'm trying to see if we got something that's gonna crack through before this.
Of course, the Kingdom Builders compilation volume 1. We got some visuals. It's gonna be like, yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Then we got Knowledge dropping. You know what I'm saying? He'll be rapping on the fourth quarter. And then top of the year, I'm back on their head.
Yeah.
So crazy, we already turned in a treatment for that. So I think now it's just pretty much rallying up like a dope large group of people for the shoot. So that's what we
Yeah.
working on. Then everybody else got their also treatments they're working out to have videos for that for the compilation. So
Yeah.
between that and Knowledge, and then myself, and then some more projects dropping with outside of the camp label. I'll be continuously dropping singles, but also with the double. I got another double EP joint that I'll be doing with J Bass too. So it's gonna be a fruitful, honestly, 3-4 years because the album coming right behind that. So
Oh, okay.
so I got it all mapped out, man.
Yeah.
Just moving and grooving.
Swerving and purring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For sure, we got we got so the big homie Stitch just signed in North Cape, so
yes, sir.
yeah, so we got Stitch on the Cape.
That's the young kid, right?
Yeah, we got Stitch on the Cape.
He got him inked in, huh?
And he inked in.
Yeah.
You feel me? So he been grinding for a hot minute. And his dad love us like his dad. Every time his dad around us, he be pouring into us like we his children. You feel me? So, and Becca got signed, so we got Becca. You know what I'm saying? So we got Becca. Becca signed to the Cape now too. So her and Diamond just released the joint. We don't waste no time. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they been brewing it up. So we got Becca, and we performing at the Holla By Thy Name concert next month on the 25th. So me and Diamond gonna be there. We doing Motives Live. We doing some other stuff. That's fire. Me and Jay the Prophet got a single coming out.
Yeah.
My project gonna come out probably sometime next year. I've been low key working on it for like 6 months now. You feel me? So, I got a few more joints I'm gonna put on it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just taking my time with it. Just making sure. I'm just making sure that it's what I feel like I should be putting out for where I'm at in my walk currently. I'm not trying to do radio stuff. I'm not trying to follow a trend. I'm just trying to I'm trying to be present, and I'm trying to stay in alignment.
Trying to be the voice and not the echo.
Facts.
Yeah.
I seen the way you was looking. I said, "Oh,
he sliding right
done got
on.
the bait."
Well, you just slid right on into there with that statement right there.
Yeah, I'm just
Slid like home base.
Yeah, I'm basically just not trying to be the echo, really trying to be the present voice on where I'm at, not trying to be bouncing all around. No, that's not. I'm trying to be right there in the middle, running the beat. So I'm not rushing it. I'm making sure that I'm healed. That's one thing. Because sometimes you have to. I remember Kurt Franklin said you got to win wounded. And I didn't know what that meant until I was broken in a lot of places and still had to execute.
Right. Right.
It doesn't mean that you're not hurt. It doesn't mean that you're not shattered. But what it means is you put a boundary or a gate around it. So when you're doing what you're doing, your broken pieces of glass don't be hitting people while you're doing what you're doing.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm just making sure I'm healed in certain places so I can be the best version of myself and take the time that I need and not let my surroundings, my family or my peers rush my process.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm doing it how I'm doing it. But yeah, we got some stuff on the way. North Cape, we are
On
the
way.
for sure.
Straight like that. We did that in a while.
Tell you.
Then me and Dub got something coming too. So
Yeah.
we got something coming too. So it's we just put some work in for the kingdom. That's it, bro. You feel me? Just setting it up.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. I'm gonna slide this in there before we head on in there. So I'll be in St. Pete on the 20th.
Yeah.
So this episode will actually be out before that event. So if you want to check it out, just go to my social media pages, either one, and the information on there you'll see 2025 Men's Summit. Let it go, bro. And want to get all the men from the surrounding areas. Registration is only $20. So, but the information will be on all of my social media platform and pages as well. I'm excited with the homie, man. Be on with Micah MP3 Pool, man. That's my homie, and he got that hooked up for me. So I'm excited to be sharing the stage, with him and stuff like that, and see what God do in that situation, and get these brothers right. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, bro, you slid right into there, man, and
For real.
with that, because authenticity is very important. I don't think sometimes we realize how important it is because we look at, everybody's, quote unquote success, and we want to copy that, we want to echo that, you know what I'm saying, not really knowing the substance, or if there is any substance behind it or the person. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so trying to find where's this part that I wanna.
And
There we go.
I can
wanna,
actually add to that too while you find that. I think a lot of times when you look at other people's
There it is.
blueprint, you look at how you don't have to put in all the
Mhm.
work. You see the layout already.
Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
but that doesn't negate you still doing the work on yourself, who you are, presenting you, an authentic version of you, and not
Yeah.
an imitation of somebody else that you deem to be or aspire to be like.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
can only be that. They already got that covered. So you need
Mhm.
to figure out you and how you can present your authentic self in a manner that people can relate
Yeah.
and be able to be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be able to rock with you like how you would like to rock with them.
Yeah. 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 Because you don't want to be what we're going to be talking about tonight is an echo without substance. You want to be the originator. You want to be the voice that echoes throughout, the world, the work, your impact, and stuff like that. And just to paint the picture a little bit more, it's like, have you ever been in a room where somebody's voice was loud but empty? I was like, man, yeah, yeah. They talk big, but nothing they said carried any type of weight. That's all echo without substance. Noise that bounces but never builds. Truthfully, a lot of what we see today in culture and business, even in leadership, is a lot of that. It's a lot of loud noise, it's echoes, but it's lacking substance. And looking at a lot of things that's going on in society, that even with businesses, man, is the surface is bad.
Yes.
There's no substance there. You go to the restaurants, prices are jacked up high, inflation is high, material is high, ingredients are high, and then customer service is low. A lot of things lacking substance. It's almost makes you want to not even want to go out anymore because you're not gonna get your money worth, and you don't come out. I mean, it's almost like you can't even go to lunch. You can't even go to lunch with two people without spending at least $50.
Mm-hmm.
$50 for lunch and bad service.
Literally. It's like, okay, everything else going up, but the quality of your attitude or the quality of your integrity
Yeah.
or the quality of your innermost self bringing out the best part of you, that's jacked up.
Yeah.
Like if we raising everything else up, that means everything else up within you has to go up too.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, man, y'all company, yeah. Go to my website. I would gladly help you learn about customer service and what that means.
You know what?
Mhm.
My supervisor, um, shout out to JR. He when I got the job, bro,
Mhm.
he wasn't even worried about. He knew that I didn't have a certain skill set because he been doing what he's doing for.
Mhm.
I mean, he's a like Baycare like head, so he been doing what he doing for a long time.
Mhm.
Experienced years doing things, right?
Mhm.
He was more concerned about. I'm gonna tell you what got me the job, bro. What got me the job was when people see me in the hallway, like, man, I've been seeing you for years. Everybody know you. You make everybody feel special.
Right,
Mhm.
right.
Mhm.
And he was like, that's what we need because he said, because when you're out and you're going to different departments, he said, I know you know almost every department.
Mhm.
Yep.
It's not a floor I can go on. He's seen
Or
it.
department. that
Or
you can go into.
department, they know who I am, right?
Right.
So he was like, that's what we need. We need people who are good with people because
Mhm.
these nurses, these RNs, these anesthesia techs, these are our customers.
Mhm.
Mhm.
These are our customers. So we need good when they're mad, when their stuff is broken,
Mhm.
and they want somebody to fix it because the patient needs it, and this equipment helps them do their job faster, more efficient.
Right.
We need someone who can deal with the anger of that person and that person and
Mhm.
don't take the anger the wrong way, but actually deal with the person
Right.
Right.
and not what diffuse why they're upset
Mhm.
Mhm.
and still give them what they need in a timely manner.
Mhm.
So just based upon relational basis, he said the skill set you're gonna learn.
Mhm. Mhm.
He said, I'm gonna send you off to get trained for GE. I'm gonna send you off to get trained for Phillips and stuff. That's fine.
Mhm.
But I can't send people off to get trained for good personality.
That's good.
That's good.
That's good. And ultimately, he shouldn't have to. That's not his responsibility.
You can't
Dang.
you can't send people off to get trained for good personality. You got bad personality.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's not
Bruh.
and it's not because it's bad. It's because certain things along the way that before I even knew you or before we even met,
Yeah.
certain things that happen.
Mhm.
It's it's almost like it's compound interest almost.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Stack up. This happened, that happened,
Yeah.
that happened, that happened. You ain't hear from this happened, that happened. Your voice wasn't heard here. You couldn't speak your mind here. You got beat here. You got cheated here.
Mm-hmm.
For real.
And that stuff stack up and that stuff begins to mold you.
Mm-hmm.
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 It begins to mold you. And it molds all of us in a certain aspect.
Right.
Right.
Mhm.
But it's you if you catch it while it hits you, it won't be as bad.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It won't be as bad. You so you still be able to shape who you're called to be and not who and not who the damage and the trauma made you out to be.
Right.
Right.
And not be defined
Right.
by that very
Yeah.
thing
Right.
Mhm.
or that moment.
Yeah.
Right.
So I got based off me being relational,
Mm-hmm.
off of people knowing who I am,
Mm-hmm.
off of me just speaking to people.
Mm-hmm.
That's what because that's 80% of the job.
Mm-hmm.
Being relational with somebody so you
Yeah.
can make a transaction.
Yeah.
You ain't lying. You is not lying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy, man. And I remember I was watching one of these ET videos and he was describing how, and I shared this before, but I think it fits this too. And how um when grandma passed, nobody spent enough time with her to learn, her recipes and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And but there was a time where um when she was alive, that they got a recipe
Mm-hmm.
and tried to do it and did it exactly the way she did it, but it didn't taste like what she did. And,
Yeah.
and as he was going through his message, it's like I actually finished his message before he finished it.
Yep.
And it's like I already knew what the missing ingredient was. And when he went to his punchline, he was like, even though it tasted the same, had all the same ingredients, the one ingredient that she was missing was love.
Mhm.
Because back then, when they cooked with love. They wanted to see their family full. They wanted to see everybody fed. They wanted to see everybody licking their fingers, and it was a different vibe. And you can't explain it. It's one of those
Right.
things that you cannot explain, bro.
can't.
You can have the same ingredients, you can give the same measurements, but for whatever reason, this just don't taste like mama. It just don't taste like grandma. It's missing something. And so it behooves us to get back to that, man, because
Yeah.
we're missing that in society today. That substance from individuals that when I ask you how you doing, I really care about how you doing and not just saying it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When I'm showing interest in you or something that you're doing, is I'm really actually showing interest and I don't have an agenda in the back of my head.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You know what? You know what, bro? I was talking to somebody. I was talking to somebody the other day, right?
Uh-huh.
And I asked this individual, I said, how you doing? How you doing? Like really like how was your day going? And I implemented after that.
Mhm.
No, like seriously. How are you doing mentally?
Mhm.
How you doing emotionally? Like how are you doing?
Right.
Not how your work performance is doing.
Right. Mhm.
Exactly.
Like not how the schedule is and who you got to talk to today.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Not how busy it is and
Mhm.
how the function of what's going on is making you feel. Beyond all that, how are you?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You,
Right.
you know, how are you doing? And it was
Right.
like, well, I feel this way. And blah, 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 blah,
Right.
blah, blah.
Give me the real.
they
Let's
gave me-
let's see if we can filter through this
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
You know what I'm
they-
saying?
Telling you.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
like, I think the answer was something like,
Mm.
well, today I feel, I think they said, I feel weighed down.
Mm-hmm.
I feel weighed down. I feel heavy, and this is why. Blah blah
Mhm.
blah blah. Blah. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
like, how are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So let's cut the fluff. How are you doing? And that all the echo is gone when you start being real like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
All the echo is gone when you start being real like that. And that's what you need. But you can't, you can't do that with everybody.
Right.
Because some people don't care about how you're doing. Some people just saying stuff out of routine.
Yeah, yeah. And it's funny you say that, cause bro, when you read the definition of echo is nothing but the repetition of sound. But it doesn't have its own origin. It's just a reflection.
Bro.
I knew that was I knew that was gonna strike a chord.
Nah, cause you I got you. I'm a alley you. You had said something about when mama cook and grandma cook and they cook so they can be fed. They cooking with love. Let me tell you something. If you're around people and you're not used to authentic people, when somebody serve you something, you can mistake that food for a soul food meal just because you are malnourished. So you gotta be mindful of what real love and authenticity. I don't know how you say it.
Authenticity.
Authenticity. Let's get it right. Authenticity. Gotta get it right on her right. So if you're malnourished, then you gotta be mindful and be careful because somebody can feed you something and you'll just eat it up.
Yeah.
Because you haven't had real people around you for a long period of time. Because you're malnourished, you'll eat anything. And I had to teach myself see, you know what I'm saying? Because when that's
even in the business world. And that's how people get scammed.
That's how they get scammed. But
because they're malnourished in that particular area,
it.
and they can't recognize the real from the fake.
Yep.
Yeah,
I've been there.
Yeah, me too.
I've been there.
Me too,
I've
bro.
been there
I spent $5,000 on my first real estate program.
Look, when something is not,
I was like, ooh, I was mad. I was mad, bro, because I was trying to figure it out. They had all the contracts. I'm like, man, this stuff is confusing. And went to call the customer service, and boy, that just made me even madder. Like, I'm like, man, I done spent all this goddamn money on this goddamn. Because this was way back in, I'm talking about early 90s. Watching the late night infomercials and stuff like that. And you know, I had good credit. And so, you know, I had credit cards and stuff like that. So I didn't just have $5,000 sitting around in my account to give away.
Yeah.
So, you know, I put it on the card, and man, and I was like, man, yeah, we'll get into real estate and I'm feel to, you know, get the family straight and all this. Bro. Man, customer service. I was like, man, I just got took. I just got took, and I had to eat it, bro. I was so mad, bro.
Yeah,
I was so mad.
Bro, let me tell you something. A couple things. I look at when you always try to perform. That's like the representative you, right? That's like, yeah, I got this. I can do this. That I'm in good. You know what I'm saying? You could be a little cocky with it, a little arrogant.
Yeah.
Just because you're trying to hide so much and hoping nobody can't see how you are. And I look at performance is the fumes, but humility is the fuel. So what I mean by that is eventually your performance of what you're trying to constantly show people time in and time out, you're gonna run out of gas. And whether it doesn't have to be from something just because I'm trying to show off who I am without you finding out, but sometimes it's just because you don't know. And then sometimes it's because you're wanting to make everybody happy, and it's not the case. So I remember last year we did a show. We was in Claremont. And bro, I was in such a depleted state, and I knew it. But you know how you just try to press through it, like the performance. You just try to, you know, I got this. You know what I'm saying? But I was so in a depleted and malnourished state, I couldn't even minister that night. And when I brought my humility and said, y'all, can I be real with y'all? I'm not even in the space to do this. And I just broke. Like, you've seen the shift in the trajectory and the authenticity of me saying, I can't do this. And then Tim's wife, she ran up to me and she grabbed me and she started praying over me. I'm just in tears weeping. because I'm trying to keep up a performance to
Mhm.
where I'm not even fully malnourished to give y'all everything that y'all
Right.
deserve and need.
Right.
And I remember after it shifted so much that Strike couldn't even do his set how he planned to do it. Like God literally had his way.
Mhm.
Like literally shifted everything. And I went back to the seat, and the gentleman next to me, he said, "Bro, thank you for being real.
Yeah, people need that.
Thank you
bro.
for being authentic because I needed that.
People need that.
I need that." And it's like it's hard to give what you don't have. You can't give
It's
what you
impossible to
don't
give
have.
what you don't have. Yeah.
And I said I would never do that again.
Mhm.
So it taught me a valuable lesson to stop trying to keep performing because you don't want to not offend, but you want to always uphold your yes,
Mhm.
no matter what moment, how you was feeling at the time. You feel like I'm obligated. I said I can do it. I'm gonna do
Mhm.
it.
Right.
And but in that moment,
You just couldn't.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
And the spirit of God broke down, bro. And it's just like she prayed over me. It's just like, man, it was not a dry eye in the building because
Mhm.
people need to know that, man. Look, I can't keep coming to this place or keep coming somewhere where I'm still feeling the same way as I just left.
Right.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
Now you cheating me out of something.
Yeah.
So I learned from that day forward. If I could do it, I'll do it. If I can't, I can't.
Yeah.
And that's what it is because like there's a respect factor that people need to see. There's a genuineness that people needs to see. And knowing that, look, dog, you going through this, and I'm going through this. And there's always somebody going through worse than what we're going through. But there's always nothing that you cannot learn from other individuals, no matter what state they're in.
Right.
It just makes you more respectful. It makes you more approachable and impressionable to where they can be like, I can model that.
Yeah.
That's what I need. I just needed that piece right there.
Mhm.
Like, okay, he going through this, he admitted this, but yet he's not allowing this moment to define or to dictate who he is in totality
Yeah.
as a whole. And so now I'm able to get re-energized, get poured back in because that's just as important, getting poured into just as much as you giving out.
The B2S podcast is brought to you by No Grind, No Glory Apparel, R828 edition. It's a reminder to stay strong, to be courageous, to starve your fears, and to feed your faith. Even when it feels like everything is falling apart, just know that you were born to stand out and make an impact. Head over exclusively to www.nogrindnoglory.net and grab you some merch as a daily reminder that all things work together.
Right.
Because, bro,
Right. Got to.
that's fire because it's a difference between performing and producing fruit.
Yes.
That's good. That's good.
Most people, when they perform for people, they are not they don't have like most people when they perform for you, they are not available enough to produce fruit with you. It's different.
Yeah. The level of their impact is either limited or non-existent.
Right.
Yes.
So they rather perform for you
Right. Than to produce fruit.
than produce fruit with you. Because
That's
you have to turn soil, cut grass.
Mhm.
You have to test the soil to see what's wrong with it and fix nutrients. You know,
Keep it cultivated. Keep
it
the weeds
cultivated.
out. Yeah. Insects.
That's
repel.
work.
Yeah.
Because if not, it's gonna
That's
die.
work.
Yeah.
It's work.
That's work. So they rather just sell the fruit after it's grown. But the one who is in the field planting with you and producing with you, it's a whole different ballgame. Anybody can come sell the fruit, come buy it, set the stand up. Anybody can do that.
Right.
Exactly.
As a matter of fact, if a person is malnourished enough, how we said, they'll come and get it from anybody.
Right.
And it could be not good.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
But the person who knows how to grow, you want to keep them inside the house. You ain't going nowhere.
Right.
Facts.
Because if you can produce oranges, then we can produce apples, then we can produce
lemons.
lemons, and we can
Right.
produce
grapes.
grapes, and we can produce collard greens, and we can whatever, because you know how to grow something, you know the function, you know the formula to this thing. You're not a showsman. You dig what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
what's the difference from performing and being able to produce, bro? That's why that was so powerful for you.
Yeah.
And you know what, bro? And this is what I learned even just being around Arnold, my old boss at my other job.
Yeah.
He is so bright. He is so intelligent, right? It's amazing how you could be offended with what somebody knows that you can get fruit from, but you won't do it because of who the person is. But you won't receive from because it's who the person is. Like when I tell you this man that grew from oranges to tangerines to lemons to grapefruit to watermelons to lemons to lime trees, like he has such a structured way of doing things and building stuff to be able to feed what it is that he's growing and to know how to take care of it, know how to kill the bugs that try to eat whatever off the leaves or get in within like he and it's crazy. It's like we have the opportunity to learn from individuals that will give us the fruit that we need, not from a performance stand of view, but from a humility point of view, from an educational point of view, from an insightful point of view. But if you look at them as just, oh, he just doing it, just no, he know what he's doing, and when he does it, he's not doing it based off of how you think he's performing. He's doing it based off of who he is and what he knows. And the result speaks in the fruit. The result speaks in the taste of what you're getting. It's sweet. It's good. It's no matter and even with him growing what he grew within like a short amount of weeks, especially with the watermelon that grew so fast. I was like, God, dog, like all of these just popping out. And I'm like, man, how is it that y'all can be so intimidated by somebody, but because it's not your name on that, and because you can't get the recognition for that, for something you're not even willing to learn, but you want to model his infrastructure, but you want to model everything that he's done with cups, and he's proven it that it could be a successful rate. It's very profitable, but nobody wants to do the work. Everybody just want the end result, like you were saying with the fruit stand. Anybody can set up a fruit stand. Anybody can say, well, these are the results. But can you show me that these are the results? He can show you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like gravitate to those that can show you. Gravitate to those who are not doing it based off performance or because of what they think about what you think about them.
Yeah.
They don't focus on that. They just focus on getting you the product. They just focus on getting you the results. And so you can see it for yourself. And so you can take what you've learned, pass it down. It has to be a repetitive cycle, bro. Like we have to be willing to teach in a manner, in a way that if we don't, this customer service cycle, this is what you're gonna get.
Yeah, it comes with the times, man. It's people are careless, and the Bible talks about this where lawlessness enters the earth, and that's a lot of where a lot of this stuff that we get this stuff from. There's a nature in mankind that God didn't intend in the initial, creation of man, but somehow this is where we are, and so we have to make the decision that even though this is where we are, this is not where we want to stay. But that takes a conscious effort from mankind. And it's a pivotal place to be in, to be honest with you, at the end of the day, because and that's what I always say with this generation, they're more fascinated with the image of success than the reality of success. If I can look like I got this, if I can look like I got that, then I can go on Instagram and we was just talking about this when I left the field today. It's like, it's crazy, man. We can be done played the game. And before we leave the stadium, it's like, I say, man, kids have posts up before we even leave the stadium. I'm trying to figure out, how did you get the footage that fast? Like God. And it don't matter if win, lose, or draw. It don't matter. I'm finna put my highlight up. Like, this is It's the image of but it's like the reality of it is like, dude, we just played the game like 5 minutes ago. How you? It's about me. If I can look like I did something and I didn't, I did. It's like, let me get the likes up. Let me get my social. It's what we are as a society. It's like with the image. I'd rather appear to be something that I'm not, just to get you to like me. And I don't even know you, but I want you to like what I'm doing. I want you to like what I'm about. And it ain't about nothing because I ain't did nothing. All I did was echo what you just said.
That's literally what it is.
It don't even have the schooling that you went to get what you just said, or read what you just said, or read what you read to say what you just said. Like you said, they want to put in work. I ain't did none of that stuff. I'm just gonna mimic what you did and what you said and expect to get the same result.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you. I don't know if this off the tangent, y'all reel me in if I'm wrong, but from what you just said, bro, I'm talking about it's people on the internet talking about women talking about how to keep a man of you doing this, but you can't be on the internet talking about how to keep a man and how whatever, and then once you hit the send button to upload your junk, your relationship is completely jacked up. Teaching women how to get a man and how to recognize stuff in a man, and
you don't even got you ain't got a man.
You can't even.
That's most of the case sometimes.
Talking about communication and you cannot communicate
or listen.
Yeah.
Talking about communication and you don't even know your man's love languages.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You don't even know your love language.
Echo, bro. It's all echoes, just empty noise.
So it's like
empty noise that produce no fruit.
No fruit. So if a person know what they doing or have the experience, do you know why? Do you know why I can tell a person, hey, look, if your husband cheats on you and he walks out, you stay solid. Because you went before God and took that oath. You don't hold his oath, he hold his own.
Yep.
Until God releases you, you hold it down. I can say that because I've been through that. I know how it is when somebody do something. You're in a not relationship, you're in a whole marriage, and you have to remain to your vows until God releases you. Yeah. It's a difference from you walking out of something and you've been released from something. So that didn't come from no book. That came from 7 years of going through whatever. So if a person got experience or if they put the time in to get credentials, you might want to listen to what they got got going on.
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. That's real talk, man. Because I'd rather learn from somebody that really has substance. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no hollow points being shot at. You know, just it's bro. This oh man. Just even like with my little transition and what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? And being out there with the kids and stuff and on the school campuses and just like just observe. I don't know. I think you had with it. Stepped out real quick. Me and Doug was talking. I don't remember, but it's just like watching everything, and I'm like, you frustrated, like you burnt out. This is like one lady I was doing cafeteria duty with with one of the other paros, right? And so I said, I'm gonna try this out. I said, I think God trying to show me something, man, because it's like. And she just screaming, stop that, put that down. Like, that's all you hear. And I'm like, why? No, you was here. That's why I did shit. I was like, why? Like, why? A negative and a negative the only times a negative and a negative is equals a positive is in math. That's it. A negative times was negative times a negative equals a positive. It's in math.
Ask me, because I was in summer school. Don't ask me.
Like you can handle that. You can manage that better by injecting some type of positive nature in it. Yeah, the kids need discipline and stuff. I get it. I understand that. Yeah. But But you ain't got to do all that. Why? No substance. When I'm looking at a lot of the things around me, it's like no substance. So when you get around somebody that's a substance, it's like a breath of fresh air. Because at the end of the day, other than that, it's just an empty voice. It's just an empty voice. You just talking. You're breaking people down. You're not building people up. You know, and it's like, that's why it's so important, man, to be around the right people. And you have to sharpen your gift. If you don't sharpen your gift, you're going to continue to be taken advantage of. You're going to continue to be hanging around people that you thought was with you, but because you didn't pay attention to the signs, you miss out. You get scammed. You know, like I said, I got scammed in that real estate venture. You know what I'm saying? Because I was malnourished in that area, and I got overzealous. And you know what I'm saying, early stages and learning stuff, and just really didn't dive in like I would now, you know. But now I know, you know, and so I do, like I say, when you know better, you do better. Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's like, man, it's a lot of echoes out here with no substance. A lot of echoes out here with no substance.
Substance is costly. It is not for the impoverished mind.
Yeah. No, substance carries weight. It carries something.
Yes.
It means something.
It's gonna cost you.
It's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you a lot. It ain't cheap.
It's not.
Substance ain't cheap. You worked for that degree. You worked for that skill set. You worked for that knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Late nights, early mornings, being malnourished. Maybe eating patterns changing because you try to lock in and get stuff down. We've all been there. You know, it's work 24 hours up. Ain't ate nothing since yesterday. You know, just it hits different, man. You know, but that's why I love people. I remember, like I said, I shared this before, and I'll share it again. Del Toro said this: if both of us the same, one of us is unnecessary.
That's fire.
It is.
Yeah.
If both of us the same, is one of them. But what is about you is authentic. I need your voice. I need you. I need you to be authentic. You're not helping me by being an echo at all. You're not helping me at all. I heard it, but it don't do nothing for me. If I don't understand it, if I don't understand where it came from, if I don't understand the makeup, it won't do nothing for me.
Exactly.
That's where we are, man.
That's why you have to build in silence. Because when you build a silence and you build a substance that's necessary, it'll speak louder than the echo that you're trying to ring off the walls. Because when you hear my voice, no echo, it's solid, it's concrete, you can understand. But with the echo, it's all over.
It's all over. You don't even know where it's come from. You don't even know where it come from.
And that's chaos. That's confusion. That's discontentment. That's everything that you don't want to be.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. Unless you're with me when I speak, you don't know where the echo came from. Because it's just vibrations just bouncing off. Like you said, it could be anywhere. But you don't, unless you're with me, you don't know where it comes from. You know? And I like this right here. It says, in my notes, it says, we chase the echo because it's easier to repeat than to create. It's easier to mimic success than to go through the hard process of actually building it. The echo gets attention, but here's the problem. Echoes fade. Only the real voice, the one with substance, leaves a lasting impact. That's what we were talking about earlier.
That's their residue.
You know what I'm saying? Like what's the old saying? People will forget what you say,
but they remember how you made them feel.
But they will never forget how you made them feel.
Bro, that's true because it's certain things that that I've been growing through lately that I just would never, I never will, I won't. I'm just not gonna forget certain stuff.
Right.
And I'm not gonna lie, it did shift certain things in me to where maybe it needed to happen. I don't know. But I know I would never be the same because once you drop something and it breaks, you can put it back together, but it's not the same as when it came fresh from the manufacturer.
Right.
Right.
It's just not.
Right.
So I just know for sure that I won't be the same.
Mm-hmm.
So this new version, I know this new version is meant for something because it's here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that being authentic, it takes time. It's a process,
Mm-hmm.
but you have to want to be that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
It also shapes and molds you into something that you would have never been if that never transpired. Because it raised an alarm and awareness in you. That's like, oh, what's that?
Mm-hmm.
Because you've never experienced that before, especially if it's something that's for the first time. It's like a refurbished computer. You know what I'm saying? They get the best parts that's still working, and then they add onto and switch out what needs to be, so it could be like pretty much perfectly brand new.
Yeah.
And bro, and Mike, you said that if you're not right there when I say it, you don't know where it's coming from,
Exactly.
right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, and please fact check. You know what I'm saying? Come and say something. The word says something on the lines of, "My flock knows
Uh-huh. My sheep
my
knows
sheep
my voice.
knows my voice."
And the voice of a stranger they will not follow.
Dog. 2,000 years ago, when you're authentic, I don't have to be there to say it.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is if it's authentic,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and you can test it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna work every time.
Mm-hmm.
That's why parents get upset with children, because I told you to do something
Mm-hmm.
this morning
Mm-hmm.
before I left,
Mm-hmm.
so you know I said it.
Mm-hmm.
Why 5 o'clock?
It
I gotta
ain't
say it
done.
again. It ain't done. You forgot what I said?
Right.
Oh,
Right.
you think it changed?
Right.
It hasn't changed.
Mm-hmm.
When it's authentic,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna work for you every time.
Mm-hmm.
Every time.
Every time.
Yeah.
And that's where trust comes into play.
Authenticity doesn't have an expiration date.
It doesn't. My point
Mhm.
exactly. That's what I was getting at.
Yeah.
And you can
Yeah.
trust it, and you can sit on it every time.
Exactly. Truth doesn't have expiration date.
It doesn't.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what
And
it
that's
is.
the standard.
Mhm.
That's ain't no changing it.
Mhm.
Ain't nothing you can do to change it.
Yeah. And it's funny, man, because as I look over tips on how to, how do I build substance? I don't know what that, a person of value. When you come into a space, people flock to you and not from you.
Mm-hmm.
People desire to hear from you. People desire to be around you. People desire, you know what I'm saying? Those are things, but and it also says this, as a people, we got to value truth over trends.
Mm.
Trends are temporary, but truth lasts for generations.
That's a mouthful.
Trends are here today, going tomorrow.
Because trends, you're looking to do what somebody else is doing.
Mm-hmm.
But when you think about who you are and your authenticity and whatever it is you're called to do, you're neglecting it because this is what it is. And I feel like this is what's going to get me to where I need to go or where I need to be and who I think I am.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, trends can be here today, going tomorrow. Truth lasts
Quick.
forever.
Even here today, gone today.
Yeah.
As quick as this culture is.
Yeah.
Generation.
I was trying to think of something here recently. It was like, man, I don't even see that no more. I'm trying to figure out what it was. It's like it came in and then it went out. Oh, I know. I saw the kid. That's what it was. I saw the kid shadow boxing. And it was I said, man, God, why you? And I said, I had to catch myself, like why you got me going this route? But let me take it in. So I'm just taking in the atmosphere and all this stuff right here. And like I was telling y'all, it's like I was experiencing Willie's message in my head, because now I'm experiencing what he experienced in the education system, not just as a speaker, but as a actually administrator. And I'm watching the kids, but these are these are the elementary kids. So they're shadow boxing. I'm like, I haven't seen that in a while. Because like usually you go out to the high school and the middle schools, you see the kids. I'm like, man, I've never understood it to this day.
Yeah.
But they're doing it, but I'm like, I don't even see that no more. But the younger kids are still doing it. Trend. Here today, going today. But truth lasts forever. Truth lasts for generations. And that's what I try to instill in my kids. You know, even as adults, like I told them, as long as dad got breath in his body, when I come into new ventures, new opportunities, hey, mama share them with you. You're an adult. Here's the information. You want dad to help you with it, I will. If not, that's cool. But I'm not going to be one of those parents that I have all this knowledge and all this information and I don't share it with my kids. I don't share it with my family. You know what I'm saying? I've always said that even when I was younger in age. You know, but haven't run into a brick wall on that yet. Usually they're pretty open to what's going on. But it's like the truth of the matter is always going to be there. The truth is always going to be there, but trends not. So at the end of the day, it's better for you to be your authentic self, to be the original voice and not the echo.
With trends, there's a depth you don't have to check into. But with truth, there's a depth you got to go in order to get it, in order to recognize it, in order to be it. Because when you think about it, you have to do the work. You have to do the growth. You have to work on what it is that you may be weak at. You have to work on to whatever it is that you be like, oh, okay, man.
Yeah.
I can recognize this. I need to tighten up.
Yeah.
Versus a depth. And that's crazy with trends. Like, whoever set the trend, you don't even realize what they went through to even be the trend. And they weren't trying to be the trend.
Right.
There's a level of depthness that you don't have to tap into that you can just be like, oh, I want to do that. And if it don't work out, oh well, I just wait till the next one come by.
Bro. I told y'all about we'll get ready to shut it down. One of the guys I follow, a billionaire PA, and I just saw a video of him doing a highlight of one of his speaking engagements, right? And basically talking about some of the same stuff about authenticity, like be yourself and don't worry about it, what other people think and what everybody say. Because and this man said the trend. I watched this man sell a book for $100 and something and people buy it. Like and in the material, I'm like, where did he get connected to like it's like I can't even explain how that junk look, but the book looks so nice. It's almost like you don't even want to bet, like you want to frame it and put it in a glass thing, bro. It's just like, and so he was talking about how he had sold a book for, I want to say like, it was like, everything that he does is strategic. Like when he sell a book, it's like a crazy number, but it's symbolic or something. It means something. So I may be off, but let's just say the book was $66.37, right? So he sold this book for $66.37. And then he's shipping it out to people. Now, mind you, the book is blank pages. Yeah.
Plot twist.
I was like, man, and the dude is so smooth with it. And he say, and I guess it must have been somebody he knew. And he was like, so he called him up. Was like, hey man, you sold me this book and ain't no words written on the pages. He said, oh, I guess I got to write your story for you too, huh? Did you catch it? I was like, dang. And I forgot how much he made off of that just doing it. I like this. That's how I think. Like, nobody, who's doing that, bro? Who's selling books for $100? Like, dude is like truly in his own lane, man. And that's what you gotta trust yourself, man. You gotta trust. And I tell people that all the time.
Nipsey Hussle did that. He had a mixtape.
Yep.
Sold it for
Exactly.
Yeah, Nipsey that he sold for $100. I think
That's right.
I think Jay-Z bought like 1,000 of them or something like that.
Yeah. But guys like that they different. They walk by the beat of their own drum. That's what we're talking about, man. Just be the voice and not the echo. Be your authentic self. And I always tell people, trust the God in you as well as the gift in you. And because you can't go wrong with either one of them.
And you know what? I think I'm a I'm gonna throw a little Angel's advocate right there.
Doo-doo-doo.
And it's beating to your own drum. Sometimes you have to. Sometimes for a while you gotta be off beat. Beating to your own drum, beating to your own heartbeat. Sometimes, not in a literal sense, but sometimes you might need to get CPR a few times. Straight up.
Yeah.
Ventilator
going.
mode. Sometimes
Yeah.
you gotta be completely off for a long time until you
Man, you
okay,
trying to
I'm-
reach purpose and success,
Yeah.
you're
That's
gonna be
gonna-
resuscitated a number of times.
you know what I mean? Like, okay, like you okay, I messed up here. Let me tighten up a little more. You get a little better. Then you do.
Yup.
I messed up here. Let me tighten. You get a little better. You get a little better.
Yeah.
You get a little better. Now you 10, 15 years in. You 40-something years old,
Mhm.
and you are 1,000% better than when you was when you was 30.
Yeah.
You're not there yet, but you 20 times better.
Mhm.
Telling you.
And you're starting to see, oh, I can do this. I can be something. I do believe in myself. That came from them years of you messing up. And every time you messed up, let me tell you, dog, repentance is powerful.
It is. It is.
You deciding to repent, not choosing.
And
My-
repent all repent means is to turn away from. So when you turn away from those decisions that are keeping you away from that, that's what you're
True
repenting
repentance.
And
Yeah.
Myron Golden,
from.
the big homie, he broke down the difference from between choosing something and deciding something.
Mm-hmm.
So when you decide to repent from when you had a fall or a failure or a time, whatever the case may be, bro, it is extremely powerful. Healing comes, new perspective comes,
Mm-hmm.
instructions come.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like your butt whooping comes. It comes with it.
Mm-hmm.
You get a little spanker from God a little bit. You tear your butt up, you're gonna feel it.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna feel it.
Mm-hmm.
You feel when you agree with the Holy Spirit, you feel it.
Mm-hmm.
You feel it, bro. And that helps you. That helps you go deeper. It helps you seek more.
Mm-hmm.
It helps you pay attention to how you walking more. It helps you pay attention to what you speaking more. It helps you open your eyes to who you're hanging around with.
Mm-hmm.
If I do not know who I need to be, who do I need to look at to see for an example?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Where do I see myself at?
Mm-hmm.
If all you hanging out with is bums, do you see yourself as a bum? You must do, because that's all you hang around.
Mm-hmm.
As they say, you are what you hang around.
All your homeboys dogs, you ain't got no men of God around you. So you ain't got no upright dudes around you.
Mm-hmm.
All your homeboys is hugging on their girl and then cheating behind her back. That's all your homeboys? Is that what you want to be like? Oh, so all your homegirls thoughts, all on.
Mm-hmm.
All y'all just doing this in line. So all y'all got boyfriends and still messing with your baby daddy. All y'all doing that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what y'all on. No.
Mm-hmm.
So where do we look and see where we want to be?
Mm-hmm.
Where do we look and see where we want to be?
Mm-hmm.
Repentance is powerful, dog.
It is.
Once you turn away from that stuff, you turn away, you can turn up.
Mm-hmm. I like that. Turn away, you can turn up.
For real.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Like
Like that. And we want to leave you guys, Blueprint Nation, with a challenge tonight. We want you to ask yourself, am I building substance or am I just making noise? Am I just echoing noise? Find one area of your life where you can stop repeating and start creating. Be the voice and not the echo. And we're going to get out of here with that, Blueprint Nation. Y'all know how we like to get up out of here. Shoot for the top, because the bottom is way too crowded. And if you think different and be different, you'll have the opportunity to live different. And once again, we'll see you on the other side of success. Blueprint Nation, we'll see you next week. Peace.